Whereas AI, especially the machine learning, enables us to analyze the data, a vast amount, and then predict the attacks in advance, even before they occur. So that's the advantage of AI. And AI also predicts the threats in advance. So companies and organizations, they can take it as a proactive manner rather than the reactive manner. So that's another benefit of the AI in cybersecurity. Then we also have a challenge. Challenge is that adversarial AI, we're using AI, attackers are creating more sophisticated malwares. So that's a challenge with AI in cybersecurity. Then way ahead is that the human experts and the AI systems, they have to work together to harness the AI power. That's the way ahead. And as Mithali said, cybersecurity is going to be $10 trillion threat to the globe. So this is in spite of the recession feelings, in spite of the companies spending lesser amounts. This amount, this 10 trillion has come. Imagine if recession feeling was not there, what would have happened? So that is one thing. The people are not investing the way it has to be invested. Even then, it is reaching 10 trillion. And other aspect is that required people are not enough for this. We have to produce more experts in this AI and also AI in cybersecurity. There's a big dearth in the number of people required for this field. So that's what it is. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So now we have, different people, diverse backgrounds. One is Mohan Raidu Garu, who's heading a company, a company in IT company, plus he also wears the several hats of ecosystem player in different organizations. Then you have from a major IT company, services company, Bala Prasad Garu from TCS, who is the Chief Innovation Officer and also is involved with FTCCI. And Lalit Mohan, who is from Seqrite, Quick Heal, you must have heard of. So that company, which is a product company, cybersecurity product company. And finally, we have Prakash Jaiswal, who is from GCC, user enterprise. So his perspective, that means globally, how do they implement? Hello? Yeah. So we have diverse backgrounds here, and we would love to know how they all view this whole problem, how they all view this entire opportunity of AI in cybersecurity. So let's start off with Mohan Raidu Garu and ask that him to give his views on how his organization views AI in cybersecurity. How they are implementing or planning to implement these solutions.
Well, sir, I am from Informatics India, a software development company, and we are the members of the IBM Partner World members. So with that, we are working along with IBM in its IBM Security and IBM Watson Cybersecurity solutions. So our team is working closely with IBM, and as a solution software providers, we support our customers with this IBM security. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. So I'd like to ask Bala Prasad Garu on what TCS is doing for in this space of AI and cybersecurity, and what his views are on how things are going to take shape. Yeah.
I think so. TCS is doing a multi-layered cybersecurity mechanisms. The first thing is we have started an awareness campaigns on cybersecurity on the different areas associated to the data breaches. Awareness is very, very critical across the organization because we believe cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. And it's not only about the data breaches, but it's also about the practices which you need to embed as part of your core development practices, secure code practices. So building that awareness was very, very important as part of our campaign. The second important thing which we normally embed as part of our overall ecosystem is deploying the right tools of the cybersecurity as part of our application development and application operations. That is where we do the static application security scanning or dynamic application security scanning. Beyond that, we have also developed the practice when we are trying to bring in any kind of an architecture as a proposition to our customers. Start building your architecture with a footprint of zero trust architecture footprint, which Dr. Sriram was referring in his inaugural note. And also setting up the security operation centers with the extended detection and response is another important area. Currently, we normally see this enhanced detection and response, but extended detection and response is becoming norm in the industry. But when you do that, you need to combine and converge your AI techniques into that, so that you have a very good view of how you try to simulate the threats. Threat simulation is very important thing. Threat hunting is another important thing, which will really allow you to predict and prescribe the things in the right way, how you apply the solutions in the right spirit. As I say so, TCS also has got a greater partner ecosystem and alliances. We normally work with some of the leading cybersecurity players and integrate their products and solutions into our solutions as well. Likewise, SolarWinds and Fortify. You talk about CrowdStrike, Securite. You wanted me to lead that and mention that. That's fine. Or Quick Heal also. So because this particular tool is integrated into our landscape, which will really allow us to prescribe the right medicine for our customers in the cybersecurity more from a preventive angle. The preventive security is one of the huge investment which we are trying to do from TCS when we try to offer solutions to our customers, and right from awareness to the applications of these tools, and also driving the forensic analysis is part of our investment. And we have a dedicated innovation lab on the cybersecurity, which invests on the new threats which are emerging, new signatures they try to analyze and try to help us with the right solutions which can help us to mitigate. These are some of the investments which are doing in the TCS.
Really, thanks Bala for those insights, because TCS always has been at the forefront of adopting new technologies and all for its vast client base worldwide. And certainly there is no way that they will be behind in any one of these technologies, and they would like to really, driven by the demand, have their pulse, know the pulse of the industry very well. So going over to Lalit Mohan Garu. Lalit, what do you feel? How is your organization?
Sure, thank you.
Looking at this cybersecurity and AI,
Yeah, I think we have two set of customers. One is the consumers, right? We have close to 7 million consumers using our Quick Heal antivirus. So there is generally a radio ad, probably most of you would have heard. Quick Heal is there, then peace of mind, right? So that's the agenda that we want to go with the consumers who are using it. So it's natural for users to be using anything on the internet. How do we make sure that they are safe and secure in terms of using it is obviously our mandate. Second is the 30-odd thousand customers who we protect as enterprises. And they could be customers from the government, customers from the private sector, and could be banking, manufacturing, services sectors, strategic sectors, including the ISRO. We made a LinkedIn public post, so I'm able to say about ISRO. So they are all very, very strategic also in terms of, and the kind of attacks that they go through are very, very interesting. In fact, when India was hosting G20 summit, we were seeing a continuous onslaught of attacks happening on the country. Obviously, we were there in the forefront in terms of cyber warriors protecting it. And what does this protection mean for us, right? The number of URLs that we try to scan against, new URLs that we scan against protection is about 500,000 every day. If you are processing 500,000 URLs every day, there is no way that we can have human doing it. We process about 4 billion malicious files every month. That's just not possible with human. And the only way that we do is using AI/ML. Do I use deep neural networks? Definitely not. Because one of the things that we are also very careful is what is that we could do in terms of interpretability of it, the trustworthiness of what it is detecting. We are okay to have a high false positive rate rather than going and saying something is malicious when the CEO or the person is sitting in the boardroom and trying to access that URL and it says blocked because we think it's something suspect, right? So we do that false positive analysis, sometimes manually, sometimes through whatever models that we have. But yeah, I think AI/ML in our systems is very important. And it is a multi-layered, right? We all heard about zero trust. We all heard about defense in depth and the way that we do in terms of protecting customer at every stage. So we have solutions which are at the zero trust level, which means zero trust network access. Typically a VPN way of connecting to your SaaS applications, your on moment. Obviously there, the level of authentication that needs more authentication. There is some recordings that happen. That is
how they view it.
Yeah, so in our organization, we use it, we are adopting it multi-fold.